to have a look at what is Iceland doing, because they are quite good. They have the equal pay certification, which is a law that requires employers who have more than 25 employees to undergo a certification regularly, so every 3 years, to prove that they follow gender equal pay. They did this because the gender pay gap remained more or less between 14 and 18%, even though it's like illegal actually to do wage discrimination since the 1960s. Now the gender pay gap is 9.9%, so it improved after they introduced this. They also have quotas, like you said, I think it was in Pakistan, 50% of the positions shall be required to be women. At the moment it's 44%. And something special, I didn't know this, but I think it's really interesting and also a step forward to change some gender stereotypes actually. It's the paternity leave. So each parent is getting 3 months of paid paternity, and it's like take it or leave it. So you cannot give it to the wife, because that's normal that the wife is staying at home taking care of the child. He can either take the 3 months or you say no, I don't take it. But if he's not taking it, they are gone. And there are also some 3 months extra, which are paid paternity leave, and there they can decide, okay, who's going to take it, are we going to share it, like you do 1 month, I do 2 months, something like that. And actually this resulted in a very high participation rate, I told you before, of almost 90%. I also want to show you, yes, that was super. How do I go back? Can I?
Hold on.
This? Okay. Some initiatives for this goal is UN Women, who support the different UN states to, for example, design laws, programs, services, so they can ensure that standards are really implemented and benefit the women and girls. They also work in Yemen. I chose that because it's the least gender equal country. One big problem here is that the formal as well as the informal justice systems are discriminating women, and they have a big problem with violence, including forced and early marriage. Also, there is the Spotlight initiative by the EU and the UN. They actually try to put the issue in the spotlight, so they get some attention, some awareness of the problem, and they have different interventions, both 6 you can see here. Services, for example, would be that they offer service to people who were victims of violence. And then the He for She campaign, it's also funded by the UN, and they think that the gender inequality is not just a problem of women, it's a problem of the whole society. So the whole society should try to solve it, and that's why they especially invite men to also participate. So there's like one force which is fighting for equality in the world, and not just the woman. And I hope it works, but I'm not sure. Maybe not. Okay, that was a speech from Emma Watson actually about the He for She campaign, explaining that please help us, also the men, we need to do this together, otherwise it's not working. And she also tells her experiences that she was traveling around sharing the message, but feminism was more and more described as man hate, which is it's not. It's fighting for a society where women and men have equal rights. And that's where, that's when I come to my challenges. There are a lot of challenges, but I thought about 4 because I think there's too much to tell them all. Especially also, if you look at the least gender equal countries like Yemen and Syria, there are many problems these countries have at the moment, also with war. So it's hard to say what really all the challenges are. But a big problem is gender stereotypes, because they're rooted so deeply in our society and in every society. Even in Iceland, girls have a lot of problems still. They're first place, but still, they're not close to gender equality. And they influence us as girls and boys, women and men, and so that we cannot actually follow our natural what we can do, our talents, because we kind of put into a box, and even though we don't actually know it, but we have it inside us, it's there. It already starts when, I don't know, babies who are female are pink, and the men ones are blue, or girls play with dolls, boys play with cars. It starts there, because if women play with cars and they like cars, maybe they want to work in the car industry or something, but we already put them there when they are babies. Also, the misinterpretations are a big challenge. Like I said, some people think, men as well as women, that feminism is man-hate, and that's why South Korean men are protesting against feminism on the street, which sounds crazy because they're actually protesting against gender inequality. And a lot of people think the same, and so they try to hate the word and also the thing behind it, and they turn away from it, so kind of ignore it, because, I don't know, some people started to say it's man-hate. Also, there's an underestimation of this problem. I was watching a TED Talk actually about it, and a man said that privilege is invisible for the ones who have it. So if you are not affected by it, you don't think it's really there, at least not in that big amount. Maybe you think, okay, some people are discriminated, or, I don't know, have sexual violence in their life, but it's not me, so it cannot be that big. And there was a study, I think in Europe and some countries, that were asking them, how many women do you think had experience with this? And I think the men were saying like 25%, women said 30%, but it was 80%. So everyone underestimated the problem, and especially I think in developed countries, because